right conversation. If any one of you would like to, have the recording copy of our conversation every Sunday, we are offering it to everyone. So you can also watch it or share it to others as well. Okay? So I invited, right? Not invited. I obliged a few of us in here to be the speaker, to share their knowledge, to share their experience about our business. Okay? We do have a presenter of 8 daily core habits. And this is very important to us. This is the basic. I would say this is the basic for us to enter into this business, right? If we each one of us can do this on the daily basis, I guarantee you, Atomy business will be effective and achievable. Why Atomy? Not only for the customer success or customer satisfaction for our product, but of course, members' future success. Okay? We will talk about the product and we will talk about the income opportunity for us in here. So you will be surprised. I am not going to announce who will be the speaker, right? It is a surprise for us, but you will enjoy it later on. Our goal for today, every Sunday, right, for us in here is to learn the basic business of our atomy culture. That's number one. Product knowledge, and of course, the compensation plan. We want to know on how much we can earn, what is the future lies to us in Atomy. Another aspect here that we try to teach every Sunday and every meeting, every lecture, every seminars that we join is also how to be successful in Atomy. Okay? And for all of us in here, this is the most important part for us. We want to be successful, yes. Okay? And how? Question is how? Plug in to Atomy success system. What are those one? Number one, as I mentioned earlier, the 8 daily core habits. This is our manual routine every day. Of course, we added into ours our 8 traits to be successful, to be great, to be effective, right? And to achieve our goal in Atomy. Another one for us in here that we always encourage, right? Follow the 8 steps of success. And I'm sure a lot of us in this meeting already have success in terms of health, success in terms of personal development, and success in terms of income. We want to know more about this. This is why I am encouraging every one of us. Invite other people that you think also willing to learn on how to benefit from our Atomy business. Without further ado, today's is Mother's Day, and I'd like to greet each one of you in here, and of course, beyond with our participants in here for today. Happy Mother's Day. And not only for today, and I am proud to share to everyone as well, I'd like to greet this person in here too. It is today his special day. Happy birthday, Binod. Yes, meeting and knowing this person for over a year right now, it gives me a lot of inspiration as well. And I always seek advice on him too, in terms of the business and in terms of other aspects as a parent and also as, human being. So happy birthday, Vinod.
Thanks,
All
John.
right.
But by the way, that this picture is 15 years old. So we should update it.
Happy
I think
birthday.
Thanks,
yes,
thanks.
everyone say, all right, join me to greet our partner in here, Binod, Krishnan. Happy birthday to your partner.
Thank you.
All right. Moving on to us for today's discussion, as I mentioned earlier, I'd like to share to you our first presenter. She's going to discuss to us our 8 daily core habits. I know she's just joined us a couple of months ago, and she's been doing this amazingly and effectively. I'd like to ask our Joyce Domortier to join us and share to us her daily core habit and how she built quickly, faster on this business. Our Joyce, please.
Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon here in Belgium. So, for those who don't know me yet, my name is Joyce. I'm Filipino but living here in Belgium. So, first of all, I would like to greet all the moms a happy Mother's Day. And to all my members who joined today, I read, hi, Cindy from Belgium, Ate Hazel,
Hi.
Marlene from Davao. She's new to our team and I think she's gonna love it as much as other members love it as well in our team. So happy Sunday to everyone. So for today, I'm gonna be sharing with you the 8 core daily habit that I am doing for the past months. In the beginning, I was not able to, I'm not really doing it because I told myself that I can do anything I want to do. But then when I started doing this 8 daily core habit, I found out that it's better for me to be able to succeed here in Atomy business. So let me just share my screen. You see my screen, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, so okay, I'm gonna start. So, daily 8 core habits. So, what are the daily habits that we have to do every day on a daily basis so we could succeed here in Atomy? So, the first daily habit is reading inspirational books. So, I have read quite a lot of books, as you can see here in my background. I have lots of books and I've read most of them. But there are some books that really struck on my mind because reading inspirational books gives me some inspiration whenever I feel so bad, whenever I feel so sad, and I could also get some motivation. Uh, let's say from the people who started from the very least on how they managed to be successful and so on. So the first book that I'm going to be sharing with you is the hashtag girl boss. So I have read this twice already and I recommend this to each and every girls out there who wanted to be inspired. And then the next one is the overnight success. So I have learned a lot from this book that whenever you wanted to be successful, it's not gonna be overnight. So if you wanted to be successful in your life, you have to work for it. Like with Atomy, if you wanted to be successful with Atomy, you really have to work hard. You have to approach people, you have to use the products, you have to share it with each and every one that you know. And the next one that I wanted to read is Unfinished by Priyanka Chopra. She's one of my favorite artists. She's from India. Before until now, it is really my dream to go to India, specifically to Taj Mahal, because I told myself that whoever I come there with in Taj Mahal will be my forever. So I keep on bragging my husband to come with me to Taj Mahal, but he said like, oh, next time, next time. So maybe next time he will come with me. All right, so that is the next book that I'm gonna read. So when I say reading inspirational book every day, it's not that you have to finish the whole book for on a whole day. So just keep in mind that you have to read books at least 10 minutes a day. So you have to do it on your goal or you have to put it on your daily habit. The next one is watching Atomy videos. So with watching Atomy videos, we could learn a lot of things about Atomy. Let's say, for example, about the Atomy system, road to success, Atomy products, Atomy marketing plan. Why do we need to watch Atomy videos? It is to be knowledgeable. So whenever we are introducing Atomy business or Atomy products to each and everyone, we are equipped whenever they have some questions that they might ask you. Imagine if you're not knowledgeable enough to share this Atomy business or Atomy products to everyone, and they ask you something, they might think that you are, that you are lying. So it's better for us to be equipped so that when people ask us, we know how to answer them. There are a lot of channels wherein we can watch Atomy videos for free. First of all, when you navigate in the system in our Atomy website, you can access the channel Atomy, or you can also access the YouTube channels. There are official channels of, let's say, Atomy Philippines, Atomy Canada, Atomy USA, and each and every channels has their own specific videos that we can watch. The third one is the participate in meetings 100%. So what is the advantage of participating in meetings 100%? First of all, we gain knowledge of Atomy products. We will know how to use the products on a step-by-step basis. Like for example, our Atomy Absolute Skincare Set. There are 6 pieces in a pack, and we should be knowledgeable on how to use them step by step. And we could also learn about our lineage system, about our marketing plan, and so on. And also participating in meetings give us the chance to ask questions. So whenever we have something in mind that we don't understand, we can ask it impromptu, or like right now, you can ask the question right now. And also, when you feel down on this day and you participate in meetings, you can easily absorb the positive energy of other people inside the meeting. The fourth one is use the products. Of course, who would refuse to use Atomy products? On top of giving you a lot of benefits in terms of health, in terms of beauty, you can also get these products for a cheaper price. So who wouldn't like to use the products, right? I always tell my members here in Belgium and all over the world that whenever they introduce the products or use the products and tell it to other people, they are actually giving other people two major benefits. So the first one is that the people whom they introduce the product with can have a very good health, because our products are very organic. So that means that we don't use any harmful chemicals. All the products are made out of plants, herbs, fruits, vegetables, and so on. And the second one is that they are giving this person a lifetime opportunity to gain a passive income. So they get the chance to retire even before the retirement date. So this is why I really love Atomy. And the number 5 is introduce Atomy to other people. So as I've said, if you yourself use the product, love the product, share it to other people, why not introduce Atomy business or Atomy platform to other people? There are some channels wherein we can introduce Atomy to other people. So the first one is you could invite your friends over coffee, or you could go to a mall, you could go somewhere where you can invite your friends. You can also introduce Atomy by using WhatsApp or Messenger, YouTube, Viber, or Zoom meeting, which is very popular nowadays. So there are really a lot of channels on how you can introduce this to other people. And the next one is build a consumer base. So of course, when we are doing the Atomy business, we have to also know on how to build our consumer base. But the first question is, how do you build a strong consumer base? First of First of all, you have to get to know your consumers. So whenever you wanted to approach each and every person, you should not make any judgment, because different people has different needs. And the good thing about Atomy is that we have a different kinds of products. So let's say, for example, person A needs a beauty product, but she doesn't need any health products, or person two needs health products but doesn't need beauty products. So we should never make any judgment because different people have different needs. And the good thing is that Atomy is providing us different products that we can see on the supermarket. So let's say, for example, we have the Himuhim, which is the immune system booster. We have our health products like vitamin C, probiotics, omega-3. We also have our beauty products. If you wanted to look younger, we can use Absolute Selective Skincare or the Fame, which is the de-aging system. Or if you wanted to have cleansing on a daily basis, we can use our Evening Care 4 set. We also have some makeups. We have our personal necessities, so things that people are using every day, such as shampoo, conditioner, toothpaste and toothbrush. We also have food products, home products, and etc. And of course, we have to create our marketing campaign. So how can we create a marketing campaign? Again, there are a lot of channels wherein you can create a marketing campaign. You can post Facebook stories, Instagram stories, or Instagram posts. There's also Twitter. TikTok is very popular nowadays. Snapchat and YouTube. So if you're my friend on Facebook or Instagram, I know that you've been seeing a lot of my posts on a daily basis because I am really very proud of the products that I'm using. That's why I would like to share it to each and every people I know from Facebook or some friends that I have on Facebook or Instagram. And then work on attracting the rest of the market. Of course, one when you have one consumer, this one consumer, when she like the product, I'm sure that she will. There is also a lot of connections. Like one person can have 10 connections, and from these 10 connection, two or three people will be interested in the business. So you really have to keep on attracting this market so that your market can grow exponentially. And then the last one is to retain the attracted consumers. So as I've said, one connection can have 10 different connections, and that is where your business could grow exponentially. And then number seven is the consultation. So a lot of people are not really doing this nowadays because they think that when a person buys a product for them, it's the end. But that is not the case here in Atomy. So for you to be successful, you have to keep the consultation with each and every consumer or person to whom you've introduced the product or the Atomy business with, because you can never succeed here in Atomy if you will not keep the contact with these people. So how can you keep contact, or how can you do the consultation? First of all, you can do warm calls. You can call the person and ask, let's say you've introduced a beauty product. Ask this person what was the effect of the beauty product for her. And you also have to listen to you have to listen to what she's saying, and you also have to give some recommendation or some feedback as well. And you can also use email, you can use messenger, you can use Viber, WhatsApp. So let's say, for example, give 10 minutes of your time to ask your consumers about how the products affected them. What was the effect of the product? So that's really simple. It just takes 10 minutes a day. All you have to do is just do it on a daily basis. And for sure, your Atomy business will be successful in no time. And number eight is building trust. Again, here in Atomy, you couldn't be successful if you haven't built trust with your partners or with your consumers. Because how can people trust you if you don't build trust with them? So how can you build trust? It is by following them up on a daily basis, asking how they are, giving opinions, giving honest feedback, and showing them that you care. So every day when you ask them, it's not only about Atomy business. Sometimes you also have to think about all the things that they're going through, and you always have to be ready to listen to them. So let's take for example, if you wanted to be a sales master, of course, you can be a sales master in no time because you can just purchase the products and you can easily have 5 million points. But let's say you wanted to be a diamond master. You can only be a diamond master if you build trust with your partners and if you nourish all the partners that you wanted to be a sales master. Because in order for you to upgrade yourself, you also have to upgrade the partners whom you think is very deserving to be with you for the whole time, because Atomy business is not a short-term business. This is a long-term business. That is the reason why we have to build trust with each and every consumers and each and every partners that we have here in Atomy. So that's it. Back to you, John.
What a great presentation, RJs. Thank you so much for that. Consumer satisfaction, right? The bottom line of all of those, what we have in here is the consumer satisfactions. And I think I just mentioned about love of the product. And for me, in the beginning, yes, I was fall in love with Hemohem, number one, but it took me a year before I start using other product like skincare product. And I know one of us in here is with us right now since day one. She keep on reminding me, Jonathan, try a skincare product, try skincare product. But it took me a year, over a year. But the big difference after I try our skincare product, big difference. I feel the confidence in me, and I feel that even if I introduce the skincare product to women, I am proud because I feel right the difference and the effectiveness of our product. So when we talk about customer satisfaction, our customers, we are as well as the consumers of our product. We talk about how happy we are, how proud we are, and look at our joys. If you are seeing, wow, Cheryl Boniel in here, her face, I thought she is a Korean as well. With the first time I met her with Eri, I thought she's a Korean. I was kind of shy to approach her. But when I heard her talking about Bisaya, oh, yes, proud, very proud. So our really skincare product, our product is phenomenal. But what others benefit being an Atomy member that we can have here in Atomy? The income, the residual income, a lifetime passive income that we can have. So loving the product, using the product, and sharing to others, that is the business that we have in here in Atomy. Next presenter, okay? I am going to call her and she's going to discuss to us why Atomy. Part of that, I know it is two segment, why Atomy product, and of course, why Atomy income. Who doesn't want income and who doesn't like the great product, good product that we can use and enjoy? I'd like to call on, I don't know who wants to do first, a surprise. So it's today's Mother's Day. I'd like to call Jean. Jean, where do you want to go first with product? And then we'll go with income.
Uh, Good morning, everyone. Both Jeannie and I are presenting a little bit something today. So Jeannie is going to start first. I just have to set up for her a little bit here before we're ready to go. Can I have the screen, John?
Yes, Dad, you have it.
All right, thank you. So we're gonna just start with a couple little videos. First off, once I find the screen here. All right, you see a nice beach, everyone?
Yes.
All right, then we're in the right place. All right, so this is just a minute and a half. Some of you have seen these videos before, but it will show you what topic Jeannie's going to speak about.
what's going here?
All right. So we don't need that big screen anymore. So basically, here's Jeannie.
Okay, I'm not the greatest presenter, so excuse me, but I'm going to read it today. Atomy's vision is cherish the spirit, create the vision, follow the faith, serve in humility. And that says a lot about what the company starts with, what the company's all about. But I see another way for Atomy myself. I like the fact that Atomy's beginning started with the concept of sharing, that its beginnings were about honesty and fairness, as well as becoming a profitable business. It opened in countries that could afford to purchase and then grow in, and then opened in countries where help was needed most, such as the Philippines, Cambodia, Indonesia, Malaysia, countries where the population is mostly those struggling to make a living. I believe that Atomy's structure is genius. Binary with a ceiling cap. It's doable, it's growable. It provides a means for people to better themselves, and not just those who are already making comfortable living. Its system provides us with a way to help others help themselves. Let's think about OFWs, offshore Filipino workers, people who leave the Philippines, leave children and families behind to find employment in another country so that they can make enough money to send home to support those they had to leave behind. Can you imagine leaving your children? Oh my God, I cry. In another country because you cannot make enough money at home to support them in a manner they deserve? I can't. Not for a month, not for a year, not for many years, but so many have no choice. Some of these OFWs work 12 to 16 hours a day, every day. So we have some OFWs here, right? A Filipino working in Hong Kong, for example, earning minimum wage will have to pay more than 1,600 in Hong Kong currency annually just to work there. To work in Poland, the visa processing fee is 2,500 euros. That's about $3,700 Canadian. To stay for a year. So if someone got a job picking mushrooms, which is mostly the work available for them in Poland, as I understand it, that works out to 156 pesos an hour. That's only $4 Canadian. It's a considerable sum taken out of their pay just to pay for the visa. And it's not only the OFWs that Atomy's binary system enables us to help. With proper positioning of our lineage, we can help many people create a better life for themselves. Dan and I have been attempting to help the homeless as well. That's a bit of more of a challenge and a different story. But Atomy's system is set up that there is a way to help others, and that's a huge reason that Dan and I are doing Atomy. This is what I mean. Let's use us for example. I have two people under me, one on my right and one on my left. They have people signed up on their left and right. So someone on their right signs up an OFW. This OFW decides to help their life and do Atomy as a business. So they create their own lineage, and under their lineage, we sign up people who can afford to purchase. So this creates a flow of PVs through them, which creates commissions. Obviously, we aren't going to build up both their right and left legs, but we could sign up on both once, get them started. They have to do the business. They have learn everything that they need to know, work with their sponsors, and continue to build up their lineage, just as anyone does. But to me, I see this as a route for them to go home, to be with their children and families and live the life that they want. And it's not just OFWs or homeless, it's anyone who wants to build a better life. And that's, yeah.
That's true.
Thank you, Jeannie. Okay, so now my part, I'm on products today. So if I can have, do I still have the screen, John? I still have it, I assume. All right, so let me find my, I know you can't see that. All right, so just another quick little video for you today. And this one should be a big blank screen with a 2 in the corner. Is that correct? Is that what you're seeing? Oh, I lost you all. Oh, well, I'm just going to play it.
Now where's everybody?
Oh, don't worry about them. All right, so Atomy for your health. Absolutely. Now we have many products that you saw on that little video. And again, many of those products that were on the screen are not actually on the Canadian Mall. We can't get all those products, but that's not the point. The point is that Atomy has a wide variety of products. And these days, everyone is obviously very concerned about their health. Everything that's been going on in the world for the last 14 months or so. has everyone concerned. And quite honestly, hello everyone, it makes sense for everyone to worry about their health and wellness and so on. And we're not going to get into any real discussion about, vaccines and so on, whether you're for them, against them, and everything. I will just say one thing on that topic, that if you're young and healthy with a strong immune system, then COVID cannot hurt you. That's the bottom line. And with that in mind, then we talk about, take a little bit of a hint from how Vinod presented the other day. Rather than some formal presentation, I want to make this a little bit more casual and general. So we all want good health, obviously. And what are the keys to good health? Well, it's all about your immune system. And it's said that as much as 80% of your immunity strength comes from your gut. Obviously, some people have different opinions about how much of importance is your gut health, but regardless of those exact numbers, Atomy has a fantastic product, the probiotics, which I have on the screen. Now, as I said, you can't have a healthy immune system if your gut health is not good. That's for certain. No matter how much of an influence your gut has on your overall health, it's impossible to be healthy without good gut health. That's a certainty. And so, again, probiotics, none of our products are a miracle cure for anything, but taken as a whole, when you find ways to strengthen your immune system, then obviously your overall health also stays very strong and powerful. I'm not going to get into a lot of details on any product. This is just a general talk, but certainly probiotics are a huge part of your overall health. And really, without good gut health, you won't have a good, strong immune system. That much I can tell you with certainty. Next.
Ben, I was showing my mom.
Yeah, no, I'm calling your mom.
Can you see?
No, I can't see.
Look for one with no microphone.
Yeah.
Okay. Next, I have up spirulina. And the reason I put the spirulina up is in general health, when it comes to preventing colds and flus, viruses, including COVID, there's a lot of talk about different things that become obvious, such as all of us need vitamin D. Without a doubt, the sunshine.
Bad boy? You are. Stop talking. Okay. Let's go, Donna.
Oh, it's Joanne.
There, she's muted. We all need vitamin D, which is the sunshine drug. Here in Canada, we don't get enough sunshine every year to really get us through the winter. We need to add vitamin D in our diets, whether it's through things like fish oils or eating fresh fish and so on. We all need lots of vitamin D as well as other things. Spirulina and when it comes to the topic of preventing viruses, of course, vitamin D is great for you, but you also need things like zinc, selenium, magnesium, a lot of minerals and vitamins that you need to get balance. Remember, Atomy is all about balance in your health and in your life. And spirulina is loaded with 60 different vitamins and minerals. They are very small amounts in spirulina, but again, in order to get balance in your system, spirulina can be a huge boost for all of us to maintain that balance. So again, moving on to other products that we have along the same lines, vitamin C. Everyone knows the benefits of vitamin C, I believe, and Atomy has one of the most fantastic vitamin C products in the whole world. It's not only vitamin C, but it also includes fiber and the addition of other food products where the vitamin C is derived from. So it's not just vitamin C, but it also includes fiber from several different fruits and several different color groups, which if you study health and nutrition, we all need to get a lot of our nutrition and fibers from a variety of different color groups. For example, in the leafy vegetable dark green type things, like broccoli and spinach and so on, are just loaded with goodness, including many anti-cancer type ingredients. So it's very important that along with general efforts to improve our health, we need a good boost of vitamin C because our body does not make vitamin C. Vitamin D, our body can make vitamin D if you get enough sunshine. In the winter in Canada, we have to supplement, and many other places. But vitamin C, our body does not produce it. So we need to make sure we get adequate vitamin C every day. Now moving on, we have Alaska omega-3. And again, the essential fatty acids contained in omega-3 they're called essential for a reason. Our body cannot function without certain essential fatty acids. And Alaska omega-3, it's E omega-3 because it's also loaded with vitamin E, which the ladies, if you've studied skincare and so on, vitamin E is also essential for skincare, along with many other items, but vitamin E is huge. Vitamin C and E are both antioxidants. And antioxidants essentially will travel your bloodstream, removing bad particles from your system to help improve your health. Those bad particles are known as free radicals. And antioxidants, when you hear that word, that's typically what they do, is remove free radicals from your system. Also, the omega-3 portion of this is the EPA and the DHA are these essential fatty acids. Our body requires a certain amount of these, and Atomy's omega-3 is possibly, arguably, the best source of any omega-3 product in the world. It has some of the most active ingredients, like many Atomy products, of any of these type of products. But again, remember, omega-3s are an essential fatty acid. Essential meaning you cannot live without these. So really, everyone should be supplementing these. It's also known to improve things like cholesterol levels, help with blood pressure. There's so many benefits to this product, that including hair and skin. And moving on, Pomegranate Beauty. Now again, Pomegranate Beauty, I actually have some videos, but I didn't play them. Pomegranate is known historically as the fruit of the greatest beauties of the world, if you will. In ancient times, only the rich could even have pomegranate. It wasn't even allowed that the poor people were allowed to have it. But our pomegranate is just loaded with, again, antioxidants of another type. So basically, we say Atomy for beauty inside and out. And pomegranate works on your inside to trigger healthy skin from the inside, from your diet, from the antioxidants, and there's much benefit to this product. And Jeannie's got one. She's going to heat it in a minute, apparently. So again, if you've never tried this product, I'm sure that Ari would tell you that her daughters are probably eating it all the time because these are delicious, right? They taste really good. So I know with our vitamin C, our probiotics, and the pomegranate are three of our supplements we have that it's hard to stop the kids from stealing them all, frankly. But that's another story. And moving on, we have now Korean red ginseng, Han San Dan. I like anything that's got my name in it, but it's very powerful. Historically, ginseng is known for many things, and it's very, very powerful for energy, for improving memory. It's purported to also improve sexual function. For anyone who's getting very old, that might be important. But again, in your overall health, there's many, many benefits to your health and your energy levels from ginseng. And it should be, again, a part of everyone's routine to boost their health and wellness. And moving on to, of course, we end up in any health discussion, we have to talk about hemohem. I hate that drop down. Okay, so in hemohem is, without getting into any details about everything, because we could talk about hemohem for hours, but essentially hemohem is, like most of our products, entirely plant-based and all natural. Atomy and Colmar BNH and the Korean Atomic Energy Institute collaborated to create a fantastic all-natural supplement, which essentially in its simplest form is designed to boost your blood health. I'm sure many people have heard of things like leukemia and some of these blood diseases where essentially the bone marrow, which actually produces your red blood cells and such, doesn't work correctly. And these blood diseases, your blood gets all out of balance from white corpuscles and red corpuscles and so on. Well, this product improves your body's factory for producing healthy, strong blood. That's the bottom line of what it does. And when you have healthy, strong blood, apparently our body makes something like 5 million red blood cells a second. Like, it's huge, the amount of blood that our body is producing on a daily basis. And hemohem simply helps you produce strong, powerful, healthy blood. And when you have that spreading throughout your body, all the other functions, when I talked about omega-3 and the antioxidants and so on flowing through your bloodstream, well, none of those can work properly if you don't have good, healthy blood in the first place, right? Again, many people have stories about how hemohem has helped them even get rid of horrible diseases and cancers and all kinds of things. I can't make any claim that hemohem can cure cancer, certainly, but there are testimonies that people have said they've gotten over stage 4 cancer and they believe hemohem has cured it for them. Again, we can't make medical claims, but certainly when you hear things like that, you want to look into it and research it. And everything I talked about, don't take my word for it. Do some research, look into it, and you will find that not only are Atomy's products fantastic and made from the finest sources on earth that we can find, but they also are a class above everyone else's products. That they're made from the finest ingredients, but they also are a great value to us. And now in Canada, hemohem costs, I believe, $114 for a 1-month supply. That is not cheap, I must say. But when it was introduced, it was hundreds of dollars. I think it was $1,500 US or something originally. Now, Atomy keeps bringing the price down and increasing the volume, which other companies go opposite of that. They usually raise the price and reduce how much they give you. But Atomy wants to give everyone the opportunity to use and benefit from their products. Again, don't take my word for it. Do your research and you will find hemohem is possibly one of the most amazing products ever created on Earth. And I'm gonna leave it at that because that was a good place to stop off. So thank you, John. I'm heading back to you.
Thank you so much, Dan, for that very, very informative right benefit for our health product in Atomy. We have discussed about our health product, and of course, we carry a lot of products for us. Our product category in our website is not only for health product, beauty product, personal care product, of course, food and household product. So for us in here in Atomy, when we mentioned about earlier, we are here every Sunday to help everybody to understand, right, the basic, just the basic information, business training about our business, the Atomy culture. And today we discuss about product. Next week, we will discuss the compensation plan, and also for today's on how to be successful in Atomy, our Joyce presented to us the starting point, the daily routine, our rules every day, our routine, our responsibility every day. If we want to be successful in Atomy, start from our 8 daily core habits. Basic. The 10 minutes of watching VOD, and there are a lot of lectures in our system. Next week, we will discuss the 8 steps of success in Atomy. Today, we also discuss about the vision. And each one of us, we're not only looking after ourselves, but we also look after others that we can also help and extend our support in the future. Thank you so much, Jean, for bringing it up. And that really what touched me deep inside as a person, as a Filipino as well. Again, that kind of vision that Jean also wanted to help, right? Others, not only Filipinos, but also other countries that also having some challenges in real life. The vision. What other aspect in Atomy that I'd like to share to each one of us in here that it is very important our company is promoting it. Write your life scenario or life plan. Atomy is not about money. It's not about the goodness of the product, but the goodness of our heart. This is what I find here in Atomy, the culture of this business. So for all of you, if you already have an account or a member ID, it is easy to find, even if you are in the Philippines or any other countries, or registered in the Philippines or registered in Europe or some other countries. Each one of us has an access in our life scenario. Write it down. I wrote my life scenario April 30, 2019. This is 2 months after I registered in Atomy. And thanks to the people that helped me guide me to write my life scenario. Today, I am going to share to each one of you my life scenario that I write in here in Atomy. So we are here to help each one of you to write your life scenario. This is what I write it down like 2 years ago. This is me. And what I would like to have is a balanced life to live well, to love, to learn, and to contribute to society, to the community, and of course to my family. As what Jane mentioned earlier with her vision, this is the Atomy heart and soul. So what I would like to do, I would like to share, I'm not going to discuss all the details of my life scenario, but I would just like to have a brief one to each one of you. And I can share how did I write it down and how did I track it every month, every year. So if you notice, there are 3 colors in here, the blue, the green, and the red. The red is the past, where I started it. The green is the current situation that I have. My goal is to reach into the blue marking, which is the balanced life. Balanced life to have for my family, my kids, balanced life to have my dream to have a scholarship foundation, a balanced life to serve and help nature preservation, to enjoy my hobbies, and continuous learning, a good health. Of course, our product is the best that we can offer in the market and a business. So if I put all the details in here, this is how it works. This is all I want to have. And the only reason and way to achieve and have all of this is to be successful in Atomy. Other than that, all of this that I write in my life plan will mean nothing. I want to succeed in Atomy and earn $50,000 a month. When did I put it? In 2025. Yes, it is very challenging, but I know deeply into my heart. And every month, every year that I've been doing Atomy, it gives me the wisdom that I know I will completely right make that. In order for me to achieve and do all of these plans that I have in life, and I write it down the year and everything, I need a Atomy success for myself. So for all of us in here, I'd like to get back into mine. And what I'd like to point out into this presentation is this. If you guys notice, there are markings here, right? And it's easier for us actually to look it up that. Every month, I can edit these numbers that I have in here and see if I am growing or see if I am really expanding. I can share this presentation that I have to each one of you and guide you to do your life scenario. I am encouraging you. Right? This is our blueprint to achieve our goal. And this is our future plan as well. So if I change this right now, if I change this to 4, that green, right, the green marking on my scholarship will also change. If you guys notice this, that will change, that will increase. So every month, I have been doing this and updating this. This is my right analysis evaluation every month if I am improving and progressing here in Atomy. My goal is to reach the future to all 9, and that is what we call a balanced life. Every one of you in here, we are encouraging you, all the members, write it down. This is our platform. Atomy is encouraging it to us. Now, I cannot ask everyone in here, but to justify my point, why do we have to write life scenario? Why Atomy is encouraging it to us to write our life scenario? I'd like to ask, right? I usually ask a volunteer, but every now and then I volunteer the volunteer, right? So for for today's discussion about life scenario and all of us in here, Marisol, Annabelle, any one of us in here, Christita, write your life scenario. Don't let whoever sponsor you, invited you, right, to let go, or whoever, any one of us in here are willing to share, to write your life scenario. That is very important. Every day when I wake up, that is what I do. Now the question is, why life scenario is so important to us in Atom? I think Eric can give us more guidance why is it so important.
Hi everyone. He always asks like a spontaneous questions. Why life scenario is important? Just by going through Jonathan's life scenario, probably you all figured why life scenario is important. We all doing it Atomy as our hobby. No, we're doing Atomy as our business where we want to create a residual income. If you don't have a specific reason why you want to achieve it, if you encounter many of the challenges or rejections, you will give up easily. Easy explanation is very simple. If you want to see a 100% the video about the balanced life, yes, it's going to be an hour long, but by listening to it, you will truly understand why writing life scenario it's important. It's really finding the reason. Probably you heard this already, and then I think Jonathan mentioned it many times in the meetings already. When your why is big enough, how becomes easy. when you have a clear, 100% crystal clear reason that why you need to do Atomy, oh, how I'm gonna do Atomy. Okay, Arju is actually have answered how you're going to do Atomy. Do daily ACOR. So after writing your complete life scenario, and the life scenario is something you write it today and never look back. That, like Jonathan mentioned, you have to revisit to your life scenario and double check. Anything that I have written down, have I accomplished it? If I haven't, how can I make it faster to achieve it? Most of the things that you have written down, because when you look at all the categories, which Jonathan just mentioned, from my understanding, we won't be able to achieve it. I won't be able to achieve my life scenario without earning the income I want from Atomy. I'm sure most of us will agree. Types of house we want, the car we want, types of donations we want to do without earning the income that we want from Atomy. I think it's impossible. And there is a reason that Atomy company itself included life scenario, creating a life scenario part of the website. It's a part of the system. It's not just, okay, you do it whenever you want to. It's just number one priority. If whenever you decided to do Atomy, because not everyone joined Atomy to do as a business, but from the moment you decided to, okay, through Atomy, I want to change my life, then the very first step you should do it, it's a life scenario. I remember whenever I ask people to do life scenario, is it mandatory? Some people ask, is it mandatory? Is it somebody's gonna check? If I don't write it, Atomy is not gonna give my commission. I do get those questions. I said it's up to you. But since you take responsibility of this business, this life scenario actually will guide you to reach their goal. Because most of the people who ask me the question, they do have an employee mindset, like myself. Okay, so if I don't complete this, am I not getting a receive income from Atomy, or am I getting penalized for not doing it? It's all up to you creating a life scenario or not. But if you remember, a step to success, what's the number one? You have to create your goal. That's writing a life scenario. And Atomy make it very easy, because some people's like, I'm not really sure why I want to do Atomy. Yes, I want the money. We're doing it at Atomy because we want the extra cash, or we want to create a residual income. But if you not really know why you need that, why you want to create a residual income, or why you want that extra income, once you start creating a life scenario, you will know more about yourself by doing that. And anything that you have written down on the life scenario, because of that, you will never give up on doing it at Atomy. I have several people who's doing it at Atomy for an year. They still haven't completed their life scenario. And sometimes they still wonder, I got rejection. Oh, I have this hard time. Should I still do Atomy? And my first question, have you created your life scenario? And they said, you said it's not mandatory, so I haven't created it. Since they don't have any specific reason why they wanted to Atomy, there are so many reasons for them to give up on Atomy. If you want to eliminate all those excuses and just want to look for achieving success in Atomy, writing life scenario, I think we should all know there is a reason why CEO Hangul Park having a longer than an hour lecture every seminar talking about life scenario. Because once you have a life scenario, trust me, you won't be able to give up on Atomy. Because even the time that you face rejections, or if you face obstacles, don't even talk to your sponsor. Just go back and look at your life scenario. Okay, I wanted to achieve this goals which I have created in the life scenario. Can I really give up on Atomy? Your answer will be no. There are certain lifestyle or certain dream you want to achieve it. How can you give up on Atomy? Because only through Atomy, with Atomy tool, we'll be able to achieve it. Right? So if you haven't write down your life scenario, I know today's a Mother's Day, so writing a life scenario, it's a gift to yourself. You're finding your true reason why you are doing it at Atomy. And by having a clear reason you're doing it at Atomy, trust me, there is a time that you face any challenges, life scenario will save you. Life scenario will save you from quitting of doing it at Atomy. Right? And Jonathan, can I just share just one picture? Because I think that not everyone knows this great. I mean, to me, it's a great news. I'm just gonna share
Yes, Aaron.
just one picture.
Yeah.
Okay. So don't worry, I'm not gonna do any lectures. I just want to show the picture. Okay, so as you can see, probably some of you heard this news already. So CEO Hungry Park has written a book, but he didn't plan to write a book. So I know it's all in Korean. So the title of the book is Atomy DNA. And I'm just going to share one screen. And I just went on Google to look for it. Okay. Because I just want to make sure what Atomy posting on the website is accurate information. Okay, so this is not an Atomy website. This is one of the popular bookstore in Korea. So I went online and went to see it. And it says for that economic, right, management and economic category, it's number one. It says here, right, number one. And overall, right, overall bestseller ranking, this book is number 7. And when I read the review, right, I'm just gonna stop share. So when I look at the review of this reviews from those readers, they're not really read that to me. And what they have written down as a review, many people have a negative image on their marketing, but by reading this book, all the negative thought or all the negative the information that I have got it all these years, this book answers clearly. And by reading this book, I get to understand more about the reason why Atomy is growing. And on this book, it says just running business for 10 years, Atomy achieved $2 billion. So we don't talk about the $1 billion company anymore. So Atomy is like now officially announced that Atomy, $2 billion company. And now we have more than 50 million members around the globe. So I know, unfortunately, at this time, the book is only written in Korean. So I have ordered one. So as soon as I read it, definitely I'll share anything that I'm sure there will be a lot of things that I want to share. But even on the book, what it says, CEO Hungry Park's quotes, working hard is eliminating the work. If you understand what it means, because that's the one reason I fell in love with the Atomy too. We work hard right now at this moment, but why are we working hard so now? Why am I so? Why are we calling so many people? Why are we doing a lot of demonstration, a lot of meetings? Why we are working so hard? Answer is simple, because we don't have to work later. By working hard right now, creating our own systems, so we don't need to work as much as now. So with all the hard work that we have created, we are doing it right now, we'll be able to create the residual income we want. And what we're gonna do with the freedom of time that we'll be getting later on, we'll be able to enjoy our time with the money, and we can spend our time with a lot of donation work. Right? So I really love CEO Hungry Park's mindset. He didn't say, okay, you need to work hard all the time. No, the reason you are working hard right now to eliminate. So you don't need to work hard as much as now. So for you working hard right now, let's not complain. This is a time for us to really build our business. Once your business is running by itself, that is a time you can relax, and then you can enjoy the residual income coming into your bank account. Right? So let's enjoy our time of working hard. Having a lot of nonstop meetings, you should be happy about it. There are so many people who wants to join the meeting, but there's no meeting going on in their team. So for you having a regular meeting on Sunday, plug into the system that company provides, we should all be happy that there is always a guideline. Only thing we need to do, follow. You don't really need to create your own system. Only thing you need to do, just plug it in and learn. And something that you have learned, you'll be able to share to your members. So by creating a life scenario, you will have a clear reason why you should be keep on moving forward in Atomy. And like our company, CEO Hunger are always trying to do something to make it easier for us to Atomy business. I know that book is gonna help a lot of people in Korea. Just share the book. It's only $10 in Korea. So you just share the book instead of sharing a product. You share the book, and whoever have a negative image about network marketing, just by reading it, I think they're not just gonna turn as a consumer. They're gonna turn as a business partner. So imagine this company, it's not just providing us a great product, providing everything. CEO Hungry Park himself, it's really nonstop work. He's trying his best to help us to grow our business internationally and try to not erase, but try to change the image of network marketing. And when he started this Atomy business, he said, Atomy will rewrite the history of network marketing, but now we say it's rewritten already, right? So Atomy is doing all the things that many other network marketers are not doing it. And that's the one thing that you should feel proud. Doesn't matter what people say about network marketing or Atomy, once you have the pride within you, you still smile even after you get rejection. And our competitor is not other network marketing. Our competitor is another online platform. So if somebody asks you, okay, can you compare between Atomy and other network marketing? I sometimes don't. Only thing I compare is, we don't have a membership fee, right? Because we don't want to compare with the product, because I know they also provide a good quality product. So we're not competing with the other MLM company. We're competing with the other online platform. So we should all have a pride that we are part of Atomy, and through Atomy, we all be able to live our dream life, which you have written down on your life scenario. So if you haven't written down any of your goals, I think that's some Mother's Day assignment to all of you, right? We as a mother, what we want to achieve, and I'm sure part of your life scenario is gonna be what we're gonna provide for our children. Right? But through Atomy, I'm sure we will be able to make a beautiful future for our next generation too. Right? Thank you.
Thank you, Eri. That is why we really need to write our life scenario. And not only that, Eri mentioned about freedom. Freedom for what? Freedom for money, freedom for time, and freedom for what we do in our life. So, question for us. And every Sunday, this is another questions that I also impose, including to myself, right? If we don't find a way to make money while we sleep, we know the answer. We have to work until we die. I don't want that to happen. Neither of us would like that to happen. Okay, so Atomy offer it to us, and next week we are going to discuss what is all about. The 44%, 20%, 6%. These are all the profit that Atomy is offering it to us, right? And if the company is making 1.73 billion US dollars of revenue in a year, and I guarantee you, we will discuss more about it. What is 30%, 70%? I know not me, but a lot of us in here are very, very knowledgeable to discuss this for us. We always wanted to have a goal. And at the end, our goal is to be successful in this line of business. For all of us in here, thank you for all those participants, also the shares, the information. I just thank you for that 8 daily core habit, Gian. Thank you for that vision that you have, care and sharing. And Dan, thank you for a wonderful presentation about our health product. And again, prevention is better than cure. Best that we use promote our health product as well. Happy Mother's Day to all mothers in here, and also to all mothers around the world. And of course, a happy birthday to one of our business partners, the man. Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, we do have our center meeting, and all of us, I am inviting all of you to attend that center meeting. Two of us in this group right now will be presenter in our Tuesday's meeting. So come join, and invite more people. The more that we learn, the more that we hear, the more that we will be effective with our business. Let's chase our dream. Thank you very much, everyone. Happy Sunday. God bless us all.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Thanks,
Bye, everyone.
everyone. Bye.
Thanks, Cheryl. Thank you,
Bye,
everyone.
Cindy.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye,
Hazel
everyone.
from UK. Oh,
Thank
Hazel. Oh,
you.
Roberto. Thank you, Roberto, for joining us. Also, Roberto is from UK.
Bye,
Thank
Irene.
you.
Thanks.
Bye, everyone. Take care.
We'll
Take care,
see you
everyone.
again next Sunday, okay? And we learn, we dream, and we succeed. Thank you, Hendra. Hendra is also with us today and also shared earlier. Thank you, Ronnie. Thanks, everyone. Bye.
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 Bye.